Vanakkam. Hi everybody. Welcome back. Apa khabar semua? In today's recipe, I'll be sharing it in two videos. The first one, I'll be sharing with you how to do the basic dough for soft buns. And in my next sharing, I'll be showing you how to shape it and add in the fillings. For those of you who love to eat homemade buns, do stay with me and follow step-by-step ways to do it. Don't forget, if you like it, leave me a comment below. And again, as always, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Enjoy cooking! The ingredients for today's recipe are 350 grams of bread flour, 200 ml of cold water, 3 grams of instant dry yeast. This is to be a base for our dough, and it should be prepared and left it in the fridge overnight. We start off first by preparing the mixer, and we are going to use the J hook. In a mixing bowl, add in the flour, the dry yeast, and also the water. We have to use cold water. Mix it for roughly about 3 minutes until the mixture are all well combined. Remove it, place it in a concealed container and leave it overnight in the fridge, not in the freezer. Moving on to the rest of the ingredients, 150 grams of all-purpose flour, 75 grams of butter. I'm using the unsalted one. You can also use the salted butter, but if you're using the salted butter, lessen your salt. 20 grams of milk powder. I'm using the full cream. 10 grams of instant dry yeast, 50 grams of egg, cold, 30 ml of cold water. Guys, since I'm using the unsalted butter, I'll be using about 7 grams of salt, 7 grams of bread improver, 5 grams of bread softener. Both these items you can get from any bakery shops, so don't worry. And I'm going to use about 110 grams of sugar. Let's start making the dough. This is the dough that has been prepared yesterday and left overnight in the fridge. Can you see the size of the dough? It has more than doubled. Guys, I shared earlier that you have to do this and leave it in the fridge overnight. But the longest you can keep them in the fridge will be a maximum of 2 days. After which the dough will be a bit soury. Now when removing it from the fridge, you have to divide them into smaller pieces and add it to a bigger mixing bowl, whereby other ingredients will be added to them. This will be easier for the other ingredients to mix well with them, instead of being lumpy. Now you can add in your all-purpose flour, followed by milk powder, your dry instant yeast, sugar, salt, your bread improver, and also your bread softener. Prepare your mixer with the J hook and blend all the ingredients together. After kneading for about 1-2 minutes, you can now add in the egg. The water should be added a little at a time. Guys, remember we are using cold water and we should knead the dough for at least 10 to 15 minutes in the mixer. Earlier in my measurement, I've stated you need to have about 30 ml of water, but I also said that you have to add water little at a time. After adding the water, I've reached the right consistency and my balanced water is about 15 ml. This is excessive, so bear in mind. Once the dough is well mixed and combined, add the butter bit by bit as shown here. Once you have added in the last batch of butter, you should continue to knead the dough until all the butter has been absorbed by the dough and the bowl is clean. Remove the dough from the mixer and place it in a clean working surface. Shape it round as such and leave it to rest for about 10 minutes. Don't forget to cover the dough while resting. Once rested, it's time to divide the dough into approximately 20 pieces. Guys, if you want all the doughs to be uniform in weight, just measure it. Shape the dough into round balls. This is one way to do it. Once completed, cover it and leave it to rest in the fridge for about 10 minutes. Guys, this is the end of part 1. Tune in for my next video, part 2, where you can see me adding in the fillings and also shaping them. Enjoy cooking!